Been wide, but has been tracking into this race very nicely and goes up a leader, gives a kick at the turn. Leads out by 2 lengths on Rocket Ship, who's trying to give chase. Hyde Park to the inside, not making any inroads at the moment. Romantic down the outside, and Limbs Knight. King Arthur could have given him the slip here. Romantic's the only one that's the worry. Rocket Ship, rather. It's King Arthur and Rocket Ship down to the line, and King Arthur's going to run them ragged again. King Arthur by 1.5 lengths beats Rocket Ship. Romantic was next. They followed in by Limbs Knight, Always Innocent, Settlements.
Followed round then by Bayama, Laquita in behind these with Side Hustle. Further back, Kermalina. 200 metres to go. They turn for home, and it's Soprano Supreme in front here. From over on the inside, we've got La Diva. Running on then is Miriella, followed further back by Girl Boss, arriving late. Soprano Supreme in charge for Joe Cameroon. And Soprano Supreme races away for a very impressive win. Second over Miriella. Gee, Polly Power's been a run. It's come from last to finish third ahead of Bayama. Right there also Girl Boss and
Abu. Karat still holding to the fence. He's on King Arthur's back. From next in the field, Snip and Limzoom. The stablemates go together. Whistle Grand was next. Red Rover detached. He's long gone here at this point. It's King Arthur, his stablemate though, who gives a kick down past the 200 from Sky Eye, who's not etching into the margin for the time being. King Arthur, he's been a form horse of late. He's looking for a three-peat, and he gets it today. With the ace draw, he was going to be very hard to beat, and he's done the job well. Wins by 2.5 to Sky Eye. Second favourite runs into second from the Mar duo, who run third and fourth. Limzoom and Snip at this point in time. Commitnara was further back with Lim's Best Breaker in all his glory. Speedy Missile, and last of all was Yaya Papaya. War Pride now met up on the outside by Brutus, who is cantering up on the outside. Brutus and War Pride go down to battle late. Running on was Rick Vello and Tomcat. Lim's Best Breaker all too late. Brutus in a very nice performance. Wins by 1.5 lengths to War Pride. Now a photo for third between Tomcat and Lim's Best Breaker in all his glory was next from Speedy Missile, Silent Partner, Rick Vello knocked up. They were followed by...
Now deeper, Madame Moet looks to follow them into the race, and it comes into it very quickly on the point of the turn. Back in behind these then we've got further away the Big Show. Madame Moet made the lead at the 200. Could this be the day? She got away by 2 lengths from Bellatrix Black, then Privileged Son. Battling away in behind these, Love Lock, and then further back Posse Vibe. But Madame Moet is going to race away for the win today, and a well-deserved win it is too. Bellatrix Black was second. Third over was Privileged Son, and then followed by Love Lock. The Big Show ran on.
Inside fence, Lim's Dream second last, and Lim's Magic at the tail of the field, not really making up much ground. They swing for home and they come into it with 300 metres left to go. Macam Lad on the fence, Entertainer giving chase. Here comes Ararat Lady out wide on the middle of the track, and the rest not really coming into it. Dark Bounty slowly winding up with Lim's Dream to his outside. Coming into the last 100 metres. Entertainer on the inside. Ararat Lady's trying to, but she's not going to get him. It's a treble for Chasm. What a ride. Entertainer gets the bob over Ararat Lady, who was well supported, but she ran a nice race in second. Dark Bounty was out on the outside.
Then Eve's Song as they come to the corner, wider out Blushing Beauty. Running off on the home turn almost there was Jenny Morris as they head for home at the 300 metres. Dance Arena ranged up to Stun Gun. In behind them 2 lengths away next, Eve's Song looks to run on. Battling away also Destiny's Girl, then followed by Blushing Beauty. Dance Arena in front at the 150. Coming after a late Destiny's Girl, Stun Gun, and then Eve's Song. Further back Blushing Beauty, but Dance Arena's too good. Dance Arena will win it, closing off late Destiny's Girl for second.
Siam Warrior, Leatherhead and BB all wide, and still have opportunities here as King Arthur takes over. Sacred Gift can't respond either. King Arthur from Sacred Gift. Hadir still running on now as well, picking up some ground. King Arthur's hit a flat spot as well. This could be Hadir that's going to destroy the opportunity here for King Arthur, but he finds King Arthur from Hadir. Songong here are trying to run in. It's going to be a ding-dong go. That is very tough from King Arthur. Fortuna gets a Quinella as well. It is King Arthur beating Hadir. Good runs from both of them. Well done to John Galvin and connections there. Songong here, Palatas was next from Leatherhead.
Get up in behind these runners then. Pyramus Pay Wave and the Jungle King as they swing the corner now. That's more like it. Ragamuffin in the centre. Pisco Sour over on the outside is starting to lodge its claim. The favourite now. Ragamuffin's fighting hard as to That's More Like It. Here Pisco Sour. That's More Like It. And in the middle Ragamuffin is trying to lift again. And as I think it's coming home well in the middle, but going again. Pisco Sour heads up, heads down. Whoa, that's close. That's very, very... As they come to the home corner is Myrtle Creek. They swing at the 450 metres. Sophisticato on the outside of Nova Show. Away is starting to be asked the question now. Mohawk Brave's out wider as they get on down. And Mohawk Brave going after Away. Mohawk Brave on the outside. He's very genuine. He's pinning the ears back. Away won't sit down on the inside of him, but he's got enough of a way on. And Mohawk Brave and Naranjan Palmer win. Away, Sophisticato. Then Nova Show.
Here's Logan's Logic and Fraginator back with them as well. Around the corner they come, and Soprano Supreme went for gold, shook off Sailor Jerry, 3 lengths away, running on now. Shokalia out wide, and behind these Kira Lad and then Mr. Reliable, but Soprano Supreme well clear at the 100 metres, is 4, 5, 6 lengths in front from Shokalia. Running on late also was a Fraginator, but that's an easiest win you've seen of the day. Soprano Supreme from Shokalia. A Fraginator raced into third, right.
Pattaya. And behind them is Vigor on the fence. Yaya Papaya is going to look for shortcuts. Champagne Finale under hard riding, as to his Fireworks. BU peeled out into the middle of a track. Let's see if he can run into it as they come into the last 250 metres. Nunez says go on Brutus, giving chase. Street Cry Success. War Pride, I don't think he'll be winning today. Coming into the last 100 metres. Brutus on the inside fence. Street Cry Success back from a break. They go to the line on the inside. Brutus gets a job in the last. Nunez gets a double. Vigor ran extremely well in for second. He might have got the bob in for a minor placing. Back then to Street Cry Success. Pattaya behind that lot. Out wide BU was running on but just couldn't.
County and bodes well as they come around the corner. Further back over again as they swing in the St. Ledger Scooter outside of Wannabe and Paris Dalmatia. Leaderboards after them. Motivation the grey coming right down the outside, and Family Time coming with it, and Let's Bring It On. And Darlington County from a long way back. Leaderboard over on the outside. Family Time, Motivation. Let's Bring It On. It is a leaderboard in front. Pick up ride and down to the line. Michael McNabb and Leaderboard will win the St. Ledger. Second over, Let's Bring It On. Family Time was the next. Tarangatata behind them. Darlington County, Motivation. Wannabe.
Wonder further back, El Coolio and Taika. Around the turn, 300 to travel. Virtuoso Lad loomed up. Sicilian Dream comes with it on the outside though. Closer in Annalise, and winding up is Ragamuffin. Virtuoso led here at the 150. Annalise coming on the inside is Ragamuffin. Ragamuffin's driving through for Jamie Richards in a fitting farewell. Ragamuffin beat Annalise and Virtuoso Lad. They're followed close up.
Bradsell, Yulong Place headed the others. Battagini under pressure. No Envy headed him, turning into the home straight. Coleridge a length away. Out of the cage, out wide of them, Milady Lois. No Envy in front though, and opened up the lead. 200 to run. Raced about 2 or 3 in front of Out of the Cage. Coleridge, Milady Lois was next. No Envy doing it well enough though, the odds-on favourite. Holds 3 lengths on Out of the Cage, who can't get any closer. And No Envy, he got stronger as the race went on, and he breaks his maiden in good fashion there. No Envy about a 4-length winner over Out of the Cage. Yulong Place grabbed a place on the line and beat Coleridge for that 3rd spot. Then Malay
now in their slipstream and travels up into the race. 2 lengths away, PC Pussycat, followed by Rising Storm, who's tracking Soprano Supreme into the race. Further back, Mighty Connor, Hail Damage, and dropping away Gingerbread. Homeward bound, 250 to go, and Soprano Supreme made its bid for glory. Leads by 2 lengths from Rising Storm on the outside. Stop all the clocks battling away, but it's Soprano Supreme. Will go back to back here, and Soprano Supreme too good. Wins it nicely. Second over will be Rising Storm ahead of Stop All the Clocks. A gap back in 4th spot was Mighty Connor, then followed over by PC Pussycat.
Fish starting to find the bridle as they come to the home corner now. They're about to turn and go, and back to Master over on the outside. Has got to the lead. His Rick fights hard. Quaffers out. Body's wider. Wider Kafif is starting to put him with a pretty good run as well. Back to Master. Finding plenty over on the inside. Still in front, but they're trying to get to him now. Kafif and Body in the middle of them is really starting to put him with a run. Kafif ranged up, and Kafif, brilliant ride. That'll get the prize first of the day from either Back to Master and Body. Behind them, Mazina and He's Rick. Close up, Brave Run.
Make it the whole way. Limbs Unique has the camp in second. Out wide, Olympia already under plenty of pressure. Back to the inside fence, Supersonic Surprise. Out wide, Samurai Express coming with Super Generous. And the rest have a lot to make up from the rear. Nunez sets sail for Thomas DeLargo here. He's got about a 3/4 length break over Limbs Unique, who's giving chase. Out wide, Olympia's not done with either. These three are going to fight out the finish. Thomas DeLargo just runs out there momentarily. Olympia over the top. Olympia gets the job done. The 3-kilogram claim really helped today. Back then to Limbs Unique in second. Thomas DeLargo just whacked away in third. Was running out in the last 150 metres. Nunez, the favourite in front. He's got a couple of lengths break over King Arthur, who's starting to stake a claim out wide. He's got a 3-kilo claim on his back. Happy Moment looks to be going up and down on the one spot. So too is I Am Sacred. And looking for anything out wide, Ararat Lady with the blinkers first time is the widest runner and just starting to peg back a margin. He's on tired feet here, Sun Ops. King Arthur's giving chase, and King Arthur overtakes Sun Ops. Running on into it was Sky Eye, but King Arthur gets the coin. It's a double there for the stable. Running on into second was Sky Eye, really catching the eye late. And the leader was left on tired legs. Out wide, Ararat Lady there with I Am Sacred, back then to Iron Champ.
The inside of Learjet as they make the corner, moving on out deeper, out widest as she's a show off. Back and behind these, if you're ample as they head for home from Electric Time, and then further away, Kachiko Sana's running on over on the inside at the 200. Hayate dashed away by 2 lengths now, looking to run on strongly as Silverina's coming out of the pack strongly, but Hayate's home. Silverina's dashed at it but missed. It'll be Hayate to beat Silverina. Third photos here between either Medina and behind these from Hardcore Henry, then Fentvert. Further back in the field, Fair Share, followed by Ala de Vespa, Sassiness, Untethered, and heading the rest is Fentvert as they hit to the 200 metres. Taking over now, we've got Marlborough Bay, still there, Contagious on the inside, looks to rally again. It's Contagious coming after Marlborough Bay, who still holds sway going towards the line, and Marlborough Bay will beat Contagious third. And a nice run, Leadox. Ala de Vespa was next, I think, just ahead of Medina, and right with them also Matter of Honour.
The star serves it up to him. Dixit Dominus peels off at the right time for his run. So Swee in behind them looking for runs. Deception was even wider. He's coming into the race as well. Deception really looming large here in start number 7. Deception goes up on the outside of Watery. The star was next. He can't go with them. It's Deception, the one to chase here. Start number 7's the day. Deception, a well-deserved victory, goes on to score and wins well. Wins by 2 lengths to Watery. So Swee was an eye-catcher. He's run into a really nice third. The star knuckled up late. They were followed there by Dixit Dominus and Dragon Tycoon, who's run into 6, coming from last.
In second, into third on the leaders. Back in third was King Arthur, who's got an inside passage now. Back up onto third position was Sacred Gift from Hardeer. Next in the field was Songgong Hera, starting to make late impressions. Starlight needing a bit of a run as well, but a big job to do for him. Spirit of Big Bang improves through the run. Fame Star now met up on the outside by King Arthur. Here comes Sacred Gift, Hardeer, but it's a sea of orange up in front. It's King Arthur. King Arthur, Hardeer the only threat. Spirit of Big Bang running on late as well, but it's all King Arthur. King Arthur goes on to score in the Class 2. Beats home Spirit of Big Bang. Hardeer third from Sacred Gift. They've lined up there after that. Starlight was a little bit disappointing. He never ran on. Fame Star knocked up, passing the line there. And up in front it is Bizarre Winds, who leads them into the straight here. Past the 350 metres, leads out from Elliot Ness, who now peels off its back and begins its run. Golden Dash was even wider up the inside. War Warrior making impressions down to Class 5 today, but it's Elliot Ness past the 150 who boots clear. Elliot Ness from Golden Dash. War Warrior still sticking on down the outside. Super Posh has done it tough, but with the shades on today, Elliot Ness straight into the winner's circle in the first, and a well-deserved win. Good to see him back winning. Back and scores by 2 lengths there on Golden Dash. War Warriors won a really good race, a really nice improved run from him. Bizarre Wins followed from Tycoon to his outside, followed by 911, Chosen One, Generation M well off them again, and Watery's got an awfully big job to do as they come into the straight. 300 to travel. Legacy Rain now met up in front here by Mariana Trench. Goes on by. Here's Trident starting to present. Dragon Tycoon down the outside. It's Mariana Trench. Here's Trident with his run. Trident goes on by and past the 50 metres. It's all Trident's day. 2 for Donna Logan, 2 for Facer Yusof. What a day they're having so far. Wins by 1.5 lengths. Dragon Tycoon second. Mariana Trench third. Legacy Rain fourth. Outfits found himself into 5th from Watery, who had a big job. He's come from last. He's run 6th alongside his stablemate 9-1. Thanks here on Fame Star. Sky Eye with the leader on the leaders back in 3rd. Now Sacred Griff's 3 back the fence, looking for a bit of running room, and with Hong Kong Great rolling out, he gets it now. Gold Star was next from King Arthur, who's well back with a big job to do, and last of all was Big Hearted. But it's Sailor V, the mare, hot up on the paint here, looking for her first elusive turf win. Here's King Arthur with some room to breathe, making big bounds late. Along the outside was Sacred Gift and Sky Eye, but it's King Arthur from back in the field. Big Hearted late. King Arthur though, King Arthur's going to go on and score. That's a big win from the position at the corner. Wins by a length and a tail there to Big Hearted. He's put in a really nice performance there first up. Sailor V was 3rd. They were followed by Sky Eye. Next came Hong Kong Great from
Cat. Turning for home, 450 metres left to go in the Warfare 2015 Stakes. Absolute Radiance still in front. Street of Dreams gets back to the inside. Amazing M just running all over the shop. He got in the way of Trident. Major King starts to stake his claim. Out wide, Graviton looking to run on. And also Trident's come from well back, and he's making a late dive as well. 130 metres left to go. Taking over is Trident, and Trident is drawing away for Fortuna Racing. Gets the win. In for second, Montana Flash. It's a Quinella for the Logan camp. Out wide, Graviton made up plenty of ground with Street of Dreams. Behind them, Major King. He wasn't a factor today. Not sure how he handled the yielding course. And then we go back to AJ Golden, 61. On his own now, it's Lucky Charm in front for Jurek. Giving chase, Mr. Pacino and Fortune Wheel, who've been up there the whole way. Rocky looks to get out into the middle of a track for Bayless, and he's giving chase. Nothing seems to be making up any ground from the tail. Lucky Charm gets a nice break here for Jurek. Rocky's really laying down a claim, and he's making up lengths as he do so, but he wants to lay in under Bayless. Running on there at the back is She-Hub, but going on past now, it's Rocky. He goes past the well-backed favourite, and Bayless just draws him away, and he takes out race number 5 by about a length and a half. Finishing second, Lucky Charm, who was well backed but couldn't hold on for the straight. She-Hub's run on from the tail and might have just got 3rd. Behind that bunch there, we have Outfit, who made up ground. Fortune Wheel boxed on well.
And it is Rubicon crossing over on the inside, tries to go for home. Rhetorical, stablemate after it. Show me the money in the middle, and then we've got on the outside Illicit Dreams. Here it is, Rubicon crossing the leader. In the middle, starting to put it now is Illicit Dreams with a really good run. Down on the inside, Rubicon crossing. Illicit Dreams over on the outside is coming after it. Wow, that's close. Second horse really green at the line, and I don't know, Rubicon crossing, Illicit Dreams, and then Pignon flying at the end. Dancing
around the turn, the leader is Cause Celebre at the 500. He's the man onto the scene on the outside, 2 lengths away, Dubai Lady, then came Rhonda Wood. Getting into the clear, wider out, Dance Arena starts to run on, still has 6 to make up on. He's the man who went to the lead. Rhonda Wood getting off heels to come after the leader, wobbles about, Dance Arena deeper going through the gears. He's the man leads, Dance Arena coming, Rhonda Wood splits them. Dance Arena goes to He's the Man from Rhonda Wood. Dance Arena with a hit in front from He's the Man, and Dance Arena from a mile back. Dance Arena in the Fortuna Silks beats He's the Man, who was very brave. Rhonda Wood 3rd, Venturesome 4th. Then Dubai Lady from Cause Celebre, Sunlit Lane.
Corner, and they quicken it up at the 400 metres. Aperitif went round on the outside to take the lead from the Boogeyman. Opia Joe, and now Madame Moet out into the clears, charged at them very quickly, looking to run on Mighty Castle, and Rip Van Gogh's been pinching runs along the inside, and behind them Easy Peasy. Madame Moet raced to the lead though at the 100 metres and got 2-3 lengths clear. Opia Joe battles on, as does a Mighty Castle, but at the line Madame Moet too good. Second, Opia Joe 3rd. Mighty Castle, Muse was in a late finish with it for possibly for their photo. And behind those,
as they start their runs, next in the field is Victor Rouge, then Russian Fable, Oh Jude in traffic from Chandler, Haggle, Benno, and Where's Wally a long way back as they turn for home. Bosson got Navelhar into the clear, pushed the butt, and he strode up the favourite. Joined in with Midnight Jane, Surcharge toward the inside, trying to rally. Then He's the Man, running on late wider, Benno. Navelhar at the 200 leads Midnight Jane, getting through toward the inside is Adenea, wider out Benno. Navelhar has the lead, Benno's coming. Navelhar has got them beat though. Navelhar beats Benno. Chandler up for 3rd, the bolter. 4th in was Adenea. Australia. Then came Global Beauty from Midnight Jane, Surcharge, Victor Rouge, Russian Fable. He's the man. Where's Wally? Oh, Jude.
Travel. Entertainer comes back underneath Fadzli Yusof and travels into the straight well. Ahead of Chicago Star, Dark Bounty. Songong Hero looking for an inside passage. He's got it if he's good enough. They were followed by I Am Sacred. Watch Out Boss starting to reel into it with on the inside, Limbs Passion, Water Rocket, My Man, the last one. Dark Bounty up the inside, making big moves here for Louis Beauzalon. Dark Bounty goes up to Entertainer. A tidy on the line here. Dark Bounty, Entertainer tight. I'd say Entertainer, a half head, just holds off Dark Bounty, who was game at the line. They were followed there by Chicago Star. Next came Watch Out Boss, Limbs Passion, Songong Hero. Fatter Boy, Strong and Smart was third inside with plenty of running room. Charminton's up on heels looking for a little bit of room here at Rosman Iskander. Will he get it? That's the question. On the inside was Kick. Deception starting to work through as well. Dancing Tycoon just got checked for a run there with Charminton coming out. No more delay, starting to press on. Pacific Star's given himself a job at the 200-metre mark. It's Strong and Smart for Admiral up in front. Deception starts to work through on the inside fence. Kick coming late. Deception on the inside. Simon Cox done it again. 3/4 of a length. Beats home Kick. What a finish. Beats home there. Strong and Smart into third, followed by No More Delay. Next in the field there was Pacific Star. Mission Impossible from the corner. Charminton followed. Fatter Boy, Fighting Hero back in the field to Dancing Tycoon. Next in the field was Charger, and the last one home was Rick Vallow.
High nose, we have Green Kunter and Pennywise. He's going to need a lot of luck here, Jurek. Back then to the inside, Politis and Ocean Crossing still sees them all. They turn for home, and it's on the inside fence. Sky Eye, Illustrious is in for the fight. King Arthur peels across the heels of Entertainer. Out in the middle of a track is Murahib and the Grey. Green Kunter just in a bit of restricted room, but as they come into it now with 150 to go, King Arthur looking to chase Sky Eye on the inside fence. The Green Kunter running on, but as they go to the line, on the outside, King Arthur will score. He'll beat Sky Eye by about half a length on the line, and a well-timed ride for Yusof yet again. Back then to a line of horses with Entertainer, Politis. Green Kunter never really had a lot of crack at him turning for home.
Makers here now. We've got Clear Out from Elusive Nation. Wider out then is Long Game towards the extreme outside. Is this little late? Jesco Absolute starting to run on from well back in the field. So is Inca Bell closer in. It's Clear Out in front at the 200. Inca Bell looks to run out after it. Jesco Absolute's out deeper. Back and behind these is Elusive Nation, and then followed by Felicity. Then Clear Out in front. Jesco Absolute right down the outside in the centre. Inca Bell, the three of them as they go to the line. Inca Bell makes a winning debut. Clearell, I think, second, just ahead of Jesco Absolute. He last, just in front of it was Primo Stella, and last of all Plashenko. Homeward bound in the first 300 metres to go. Atarangi the leader, PC Pussycat the challenger. Coming after them, Contemplation, wider out because Joe's Legacy. Pinion and behind these. Contemplation ranged up at the 200. PC Pussycat, Atarangi's trying to lift on the inside, and out wide Soprano Supreme is absolutely flying at the line. Contemplation, Soprano Supreme. Oh, gee, that's close. Contemplation and Soprano Supreme photos in the first. Third over as they went across the line was
Platinum Homes 3-year-old about to straighten up. Havarti and Papa Surf, not much over them. And now we've got Inca Bell coming out and after them with a run as well. And further away, Marble Archers trying to wind up also. Here we've got over on the outside, Inca Bell. Over on the inside, Fighting Hard, Papa Surf. And Marble Archers trying to wind up the last little bit. Papa Surf finding Inca Bell, Dungeon. Whoa! Very, very close. I'm not sure here. I'm not sure. We had Papa Surf and Inca Bell and then Marble Arch. Time Flies made up a stack without much luck. Benefactor, Makatawa Miss Havarti behind them. Guessing Game and Stolen Spirit. Very close.